Like, I never screwed over Conja Club. Tell that to Conja Club.
Conja Club shows up. It's good to see you. Wrong again, Solo.
It's like,
Didn't you learn from Jabba the Hutt not to do business with these people?
yeah, it's like, when have I ever lied to you? Yeah,
Yes,
twice.
What was the second time? Even Chewie nods. It's like,
Yeah, well, hey man, I'm just along for the ride. I love you, but you do get us into some shit.
yeah. And they're about to kill him, and then Rey accidentally lets loose these creatures called Rathars, which are like rolling ball tentacle mouth creatures.
Ugh.
Yeah. And there's 3 of them, and they're loose, and they kill the gangs, and they're trying to get away from them. They're trying to get back to the Falcon. Chewie gets shot in the arm. He doesn't die. Don't worry.
Yeah, obviously.
And then Finn tries to patch him up in the thing, like he's tried to kill me twice already, which is fine. And then they're trying to like
Newsflash, Finn, you suck.
And then Rey's like, "You're gonna try to go to light speed inside the hangar? Is that possible?" Han Solo's like, "I never asked that question until after I've tried it." And it works, so they...
One thing I do like is that when we're talking about the Force, he actually like, yeah, the Force is real.
Yeah, like the Jedi, the dark side, it's all real. Because before he was like...
There's no such thing as an all-powerful Force, man.
Yeah, yeah, he's gotten wise about it now.
Well, he did see his son, like, turn to the dark side, so yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's the twist. You learn that Kylo Ren has actually been Solo, the son of Han and Leia.
Which, okay... I kind of saw that coming because in the extended lore, Han had a son who did turn to the dark side, but his name was Jason
Right.
Solo. And he had a twin sister named Jaina Solo.
Right.
She killed him. She stabbed him in the heart.
Right.
In their final confrontation.
Right.
Anyhoozle.
And I only know this because Noah's an affinity, like, he knows a lot about the extended lore.
I prefer
he's really,
because I grew up on that.
Right.
This new lore is bull. See, that's
he's really knowledgeable about the extended lore. You should ask him about stuff.
Yeah, which is another reason why I hate this sequel trilogy, because it totally does away with the last 30-plus years of books and stories that were awesome. And heartbreaking at the same time. Because I love Jason Solo. He was my favorite character.
And I'm kind of indifferent because... Well, I mean,
you don't know.
Well, yeah, that I don't know, and I didn't really exactly have a problem with these movies.
Yeah, that too.
And you guys watching, you can say whatever you want. I don't care. I still enjoyed it. Anyway, what happens after that? They meet up with an old friend of Han's named Maz, who's an orange butthole eye lady.
Han Solo!
Oh, boy.
Hey, Maz.
Hey, Maz. Where's my boyfriend?
Where's my boyfriend? I like that Wookiee.
I like that Wookiee. She likes Chewie.
I mean, he's a big guy. He's a big, hairy guy, so yeah, sure. Go ahead.
So they're trying to get the droid delivered to Leia. Maz is telling them, like, you should get it to her yourself. And Finn's trying to get the hell away from the First Order. Trying to play up. I love Han Solo told him, like, you got another problem, hotshot. Women always find out the truth. Always. Yeah, they do.
And then Rey hears a voice or something. She like feels something.
Well, hang on. Let me give credit to what you were saying before, Noah, because you've gone on record of saying that Finn is a bit of a wimp. You're right, because at this point he kind of ditches the crew.
Loser.
And then Rey starts hearing like voices and starts following it, and she finds this little room, a little box, and in the box you see the
Skywalker lightsaber.
And you're like, how? That thing should be dead.
Well, it's a lightsaber, so no. But it's like, how did it get from Bespin to here?
Yeah, and then when she touches
that is never answered.
And when she touches it, she starts seeing, I guess, events of the past and or the future or something. Hearing voices.
And Maz is like, I don't have a connection to the Force, but you do.
Yeah, that lightsaber belonged to Luke and his father before him.
It is yours. It is your destiny. Don't break it.
And she doesn't really want to do anything. She don't want to have anything to do with that. So she tries to run. Right. And that's when the First Order uses, Death Star 3 to...
Yeah, Star Killer Base.
It's basically just a planet-sized Death Star.
With a gun attached to it.
A planet-sized Death Star, basically. Whereas the Death Star was a moon-sized space station.
That's no moon.
That's a space station. And they use it and destroy the New Republic, who we don't meet and never get any kind of context on later, so I understand the frustration there.
Nope.
But they're dead, and they basically just said, yeah, we got this weapon. Fear us.
Boo.
Boo. Oh, and there's a scene where Kylo is praying to the burnt-up mask of his grandfather.
Like, what I don't understand is, does he not know how his grandfather's story ended?
Maybe he knows and just doesn't care, but like he like kind of like appreciates the darker stuff better. I don't know. Kylo Ren's emo. I don't know.
I hate Kylo Ren.
But but like, and don't get me wrong, I don't think he's on equal ground with Vader. Absolutely not. But
he's not even as cool as Jar Jar. Yeah, I said it.
No, I wouldn't. I'd much rather give Jar Jar shit than Kylo.
I would rather. Okay.
Jar Jar's hands down the worst character.
We knew Jar Jar was bad, but Kylo gave us hope because he looked kind of cool and he had a sort of cool looking lightsaber.
You just said it was lame.
It was sort of cool. I like the crossguard part. I just don't like the blades or the design of the handle.
I still say Jar Jar's worse. But anyway,
Whatever.
But anyway, the First Order shows up. It seems like shit's going for the worst until the Resistance shows up. And guess what? Poe's alive. He didn't die.
And then he's like, "Hey Finn, hey, that's my jacket. No, keep it. It looks good on you."
Yeah, seriously, that was a sexy conversation.
Yep.
Just in case anybody is aware, I support the LGBTQ plus community, and I ship Finn and Poe.
I only ship them because nobody else is right for Finn.
Nobody
He can't talk to girls for shit.
No, he certainly can't talk to Rey. He had a boyfriend? Cute boyfriend? Dude, ease it back a bit.
Yeah,
Speaking of Rey, she gets captured by Kylo Ren.
And she just suddenly uses her Force abilities to tell a stormtrooper to let her go.
Well, that was after like she was locked up in a room with Kylo Ren, and he tried to look in his mind to see where, because she'd seen the map and he knows it, so he's trying to see the map himself to try to put two and two together to find Luke, but she's blocking it, and she's like, "You're afraid that you're not going to live up to Darth Vader." Yeah, he won't. But
Nope.
But even Snoke's like, "She resisted you?
Seriously?
Come on, dude! She's never touched a lightsaber."
Oh, by the way, Snoke. What?
Well, hang on. Well, let's save that for.
No, I mean, like, just what we see of him. He's ugly as all hell.
Well, yeah.
Like,
So is the Emperor.
Well, yeah, but at least Palpatine had his entire face.
Right.
Like, even Palpatine would look at Snoke and go, "Oh, dude, get a mask or something." Jeez.
Well, yeah. And so they're recharging their Starkiller base and aiming it at the Resistance the system of the Resistance. So the Resistance decide to pull a New Hope and go blow it up.
Yep. So they send Han, Chewie,
Finn,
and
Poe, and the rest of the X-wing pilots over to destroy the base, because there's a little thing in there that if you get in there and destroy it, it'll render the rest of the ship defenseless. That sounds vaguely familiar.
Yep.
Anyway, they're also Finn's just going just so he can save Rey, because I guess he likes her.
The only black man who isn't well endowed. I'm guaranteeing it right now.
I love when they get there. Han's like, "What was your job when you were here? Sanitation? Sanitation? How do you know how to disable the shields then?" Like Chewie's like, "Oh really?
Oh really? You're cold? I know. Let's use the Force."
That's not how the Force works. That was so funny. Yeah. And so when they get in there, they capture Phasma, who, let's admit it, is a stupid character.
I liked her armor though; it was cool.
Her armor's cool, yes, but she didn't do shit for the movies.
It's like SpongeBob said, everything's chrome in the future.
I mean, he's not wrong. So they force her to turn down the shields, and
they don't kill her.
No, even though they hint that they do. Is there a trash compactor? Yeah, there is.
The way he's like, "Is there a trash compactor?" And then he's like, "Yeah, there is."
So they had every intention of killing her. So they meet up with Rey again, who is starting to discover that she's in tune with the Force. Like Noah said, she tricked a stormtrooper who, oddly enough, was played by Daniel Craig.
JB007.
And they decide to set charges all over the area of which the weakness is, so that way Poe can get in and destroy the inside of it. While they're doing this, Han Solo sees his son out there and decides to go talk with him. Yeah, he says, "Ben!"
Yeah, over a bridge that
with
has
no rails!
Over a giant chasm.
Yeah, no rails. And then
no rails over a giant chasm, so you know someone's falling.
Yeah, somebody's gonna fall.